So let me ask you guys a question. Just some things that I'm thinking about, and lately I've been having this conversation with a lot of my past friends. When I say past, I mean friends in my past, and now I'm reconnecting. Um, are are we afraid to make mistakes? And what I mean by that is this. I think one of the main reasons why people don't try to take the next step in order to make things happen is because we are afraid of making mistakes. But there's a reason why I think that we're afraid to make mistakes. And the reason why is because that's something that happens at a job. When you're at a job, in a job environment, the boss does not like you making mistakes because he say, hey, mistakes cost me money. But one thing that a boss fails to realize is that a mistake is a great thing. Okay? No, gracias. It's a great thing because let's ask ourselves, what is a mistake? A mistake, to me, my definition of a mistake is a measurement of lack of knowledge. Because once you make a mistake, immediately once you make a mistake, something happens. All of a sudden, whatever you were doing at that point stops. And then you start evaluating what you actually were doing at that time that was wrong. And then at the same time, you start coming up with conclusions of things that you can do to get past that. Now, the people who get past that and move on through their process, they now have better knowledge, and they can handle whatever task they're doing at that time. Now they can handle the task even more efficiently because now they have new knowledge. But some people make the mistake, stop, and totally walk away from the task they were doing because they start to feel bad about themselves and put themselves down because the boss will be coming in a minute and he'll be there to chew you out. But I'm here to tell you today, right now today, is that embrace mistakes. Do not feel bad ever again once you make a mistake. Because a mistake is a great thing. You're about to become more educated once you make a mistake. And that's the only way that human beings learn. If you were a baby, and when you were walking and you fell down, right? And then you fell down again, and then you fell down again, and fell down again. If you would have stopped at that point and fell down the first time and never tried it again, you wouldn't be walking. Same thing with riding a bike. Same thing with anything you do when you're playing an instrument, when you're learning calculus, when you studying computer programming, whatever it may be. You're going to make mistakes along the way. But learn from the mistakes, embrace them, and become a better person. If you got a new business idea, learn from the mistakes. Okay? And excuse me, not just learn from the mistakes, but if you got a business idea and you're afraid that, hey, I don't want to do this because I'll make a lot of mistakes, I don't know what I'm doing. Great! It's time to learn. And the best way to learn is to learn by doing. You're talking to a guy who's made many mistakes. In this country, I've made many mistakes, but I guarantee you that now that I've made the mistakes, I have new knowledge, and I'm more educated and going into the future with future endeavors. So that's just my advice, guys. Let me hear your questions and comments on maybe some situations that you've been in where you've made mistakes, or some things that you want to pursue now and you're afraid that, hey, I can't pursue it because, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. Just let me hear your questions and comments. Okay, until next time.